You can see me or hear me. Just going live here, impromptu live session. We're here for our trip with our friends, and so I had a little time on my hands, and so I decided I'd like to take you all on a stroll around the Art of Animation Resort. So I'm here, standing in front of King Triton. I've got flip it around real quick. I've got Ursula in front of me, and Sebastian too. Oh, there goes my gimbal. Sorry, I'll get that straightened up real quick. Go ahead and start off the stream with a little bit of gimbal craziness. Bear with me. It's live footage for you people. You never know what'll happen. Sorry, we'll get this going. Promise it was working right up until I decided to stream. Alrighty, let's see if we can get moving. My charger's weighing it down here. Alright, I'm just gonna have to go no charger here. Oof. Alrighty, let's try this again. Okay. Gather my charger up here real quick. Looks like I see 3 people in the stream here. Hey, Catherine, welcome in. Great to see you, Catherine. Colin Cropley, welcome in. So I'm here, standing next to the. I'm in the Little Mermaid section, standing next to the pool. I've got the big Ursula statue in front of me, and Sebastian here in the seashell. Let me know if everything looks and sounds okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties to start the stream. Just got to make sure I got enough battery. Want to get started next time so I don't have to be plugged in. There's King Triton, wielding his trident. So yeah, I was going to turn around real quick. I was going to say hi again. Absolutely love this Art of Animation Resort. So much fun. Thanks, Catherine. Let me flip this around and say hi again. Hey everybody, it's me and King Triton at the Art of Animation Resort. I'm going to walk around and just, this is not my first time walking around Art of Animation Resort. I did this in our last trip, even though we stayed at Pop on our last trip. Pop Century, which is just across the walkway from Art of Animation Resort, with the Skyliner in the middle, of course. I love this resort. It's so much fun. And so I hope you enjoy it too. We're just going to walk around and observe and see what all we can look at. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Steamboat Disney. Yeah, I love this resort. So having a lot of fun with it so far. But let's get moving. You'd rather see the resort than you would me. So let's get moving. Thanks for joining in. Alrighty. So I'm going to make my way around the pool. Do my best. There's a good look at King Triton right there. Got a big smile on his face. So in front of me is Little Mermaid Building 9, number 9. Straight ahead we've got building number 8. To my right, where Ursula is building number 7. For anybody who may be staying here pretty soon. Hey, welcome in. Great to see you, Tina. Thanks for joining in. Got a neat little crow's nest thing going on up there. Got some fish statues doing the conga. Orange fish, blue fish, and pink fish. Love the wall accents at each resort. It's so much fun. Does so much to add to the theming as well. We'll make our way around the pool here. And how's everybody doing today? So this is my first time since changing phones and network providers that I've streamed. So very interested to see how we do, quality wise, and sound and sound and also video quality as well. Love this big wall here. We're making our way over around the pool to the Ariel statue with Flounder. Got this big rock that you can sit on. Lots of people can sit on, actually. Looks like they dropped us right. You got the different fish playing instruments. And so it looks like they just dropped you right into the under the sea scene. But there she is, Ariel, Flounder. Oh, thank you, Steamboat Disney. I appreciate that. There they are. So much fun. Really, really loving this resort so far. Like I said, last time we were here, we stayed at Pop, but we're at Art of Animation this time. But I did walk over to Art of Animation, and I streamed all the way up until the Lion King section, and then I had to go back because we had plans. So had to hustle on back to my room so we could go to our evening plans for the night. Hey, Rhonda, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Love these statues, but yeah, just this whole area, it just feels like they took and dropped you right into the under the sea scene. I'm actually going to walk over here real quick just to take a quick look at Hourglass Lake. Any dingle hoppers? Actually, Catherine, yes, there are dingle hoppers. We'll make our way back over that way in just a second. So again, for anybody staying here, Building 8 is probably in the Little Mermaid section, is probably the furthest away from the Skyliner, but you just take this outside walkway here and it feeds you all the way down to the entrance of the Skyliner. Hey, Mom, welcome in. Great to see you. Thanks for hopping in. But just going to come over real quick, and I'm going to walk back over to the Little Mermaid area in just a second. But I just wanted to come out here and take a quick peek at the Skyliner. Hey, welcome in, Paul Engel. Thank you for being here. Just so peaceful. I tell you what, there's some shade right now, and a nice breeze. Just the smooth breeze over Hourglass Lake with the Skyliners passing by in front of me. It's very, very soothing, very calming. But it's a little warm today, a little bit warm today. But again, if you get just one of those puffy clouds that comes through, it gives you just a little bit of shade, and that nice little breeze coming through feels perfect. I mean, it's a great day to be in the pool, no doubt about that. Hey, how's it going, Dean? Great to see you. I hope you're having a blast so far. So you said hello from the Epcot parking lot. Oh, that's awesome. It sounds like you're on the move. Hope you're having a blast. Hey, welcome in. Great to see you. Annie Coog, 86. But anyway, hey, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, welcome in. Great to have you here. So appreciate y'all popping in for this pop-up stream. Again, I walked around Art of Animation. Last time we didn't stay here, and so I was just very curious. You know, I had never been over here before up until our last trip. Obviously piqued my interest just walking around and seeing the fun theming. You know, to me, you know, and maybe I'm, you know, in the minority, but to me, you know, you go to Disney for this type of atmosphere. You know, the characters, it's fun. It's youthful. You know, I could get how some people, you know, might prefer, you know, less of the theming and the fun character stuff. But my personal preference is definitely more character driven, because we love these characters, you know. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be here in the first place. Let's see, and looks like probably around 12 people in the chat. Appreciate you being here and joining me for this impromptu stream, little walk around Art of Animation. we have a big shout out to Pam of Pam's Fam. The Ursula statue looks so cool. Larger than life, just like Ursula's personality. So cool. Oh, thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you're enjoying today's stream, drop a like. That way YouTube knows that you're enjoying the stream. And, oh yeah, Dean only does Disney for the turkey legs. Hey, fair enough. Everybody's got their thing, you know. Got Sebastian here. We made our way back around to King Triton where we started the stream. Hey, Ryan, Captain Akron, welcome in. So yeah, Catherine, I'm going to make my way over to the Dingle Hoppers in just a second. I'm curious, can anybody else see the chat on the screen? Like I said, this is my first time using Streamlabs on a new phone. And so it was a little bit different when I went to go and start it up today. Walking back towards Ursula. We're going to make our way back out towards the entrance to the Little Mermaid section and work our way over into the Lion King section. Let's see here. All right. Thanks, Mom. There we go. Seems normal to me. Yes. Okay. No, I think you have to set it to do that now. Okay. Chat is not on the screen for me. Okay, good. All right. Very cool. So, all right, we have the Prince Eric statue. Very cool. Love this. Just the walking into this area, it just gets better with each step. You see more and more things. Oh, thanks, Paul. Really appreciate that. With each step as you walk into the Little Mermaid section, you're drawn into the story. So we have Triton and the Prince Eric statue making our way out of here. We've got a large treasure chest over here. And check out the light fixtures also. Love the details. It's wrapped in rope. Check out the light fixtures. Just so cool. Got a large Stein over here. Steamboat Disney, we love the icons around the buildings at Art and Pop. Reminds us of our childhood and high school years. Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, with each step, you're drawn more and more into the story of Little Mermaid. Over here, thanks, Anne. Appreciate that. Got a pipe over here. And, of course, first thing you come across as you walk into this section is the Dingle Hopper. Or a fork. But, hey, John Bow, welcome in, Sean. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It's a good showing so far for a pop-up stream. Appreciate y'all joining me for a stroll around Art of Animation. It's a beautiful day. Just absolutely gorgeous day. Like I said, just a little smidge toasty. But when that breeze comes through, it feels great. Got the parking lot over here on the right. Some foliage here. A little roundabout. I got the directory map right over here. Capture this for historical and posterity. Got the Little Mermaid section here, building 7, 8, and 9. Got the Lion King section, sections 6 and 10. Got the Finding Nemo sections there in the middle, 4 and 5. And then to the right side, at least on the map here, you've got the Cars sections with buildings 1, 2, and 3. Art of Animation, or the Animation Hall, right there in the middle. The Finding Nemo pool looks so cool. Looking forward to going and checking that out later on in the trip. But I will say the ink and paint shop, the the merchandise store is exceptional, especially if you're looking for new emos. Great selection of new emos here out of Art of Animation. And I'd like to take you in there, but it seems like for most people that once you get into the animation hall, it is not very stream friendly in there. So would hate to lose the stream. But so we're just gonna keep on moving along here. So we're walking into the Lion King section, and like I said, I made it right there to the beginning of the Lion King section last time I streamed, back in November of last year. But so we're starting at the opposite end this time. Got Zazu, the first character we come across in this area. They're actually doing a little bit of refurb work out here, and touching up the paint on the buildings. So if you hear machinery in the background, that's what that's for. The elephant graveyard straight ahead. But before we get there, we have to acknowledge Scar. Check him out in all his glory. I've seen a lot of people already stopping and taking pictures with this Scar statue right here. Hey Stacy, thanks for dropping in. Really appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for dropping in right before your appointment. Yeah, like I said, there they are on a cherry picker. They are touching up the paint, I believe. And here's the elephant graveyard area. So cool. You've got Ed, Shinzi, and Bonsai, I believe were the names of the different hyenas in The Lion King. And again, so neat area. I've seen lots of kids already running through this area, even though Mufasa explicitly said to not do that. But did Simba and Nala listen? Absolutely not. All right. We have more fun characters coming up here on our left. You can see the entrance to one of the buildings over here on my right. Neat little awning. And up on this log, we have the three amigos. We've got Timon, Pumbaa, and young Simba. Hey, welcome in, Ian B. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you dropping in. But neat shot there. Hey, Adventures by D, welcome in. Thanks for hopping in. Great to see everybody hopping in to watch the stream for a little bit today. As you can see, we got more genie machines. Hard at work. Appreciate cast members who, a lot of times we don't think about all the work that goes into maintaining these beautiful resorts. But so many cast members. I really thought about it. Let me stop here at Pride Rock real quick and say hello to the king, Mufasa. So cool. So I wanted to pan down here in a second and show this sign. Make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat here. Hey, thanks for dropping in, Sean. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I love the detail. Me too. But there's Mufasa. So yeah, you can see kind of the outline of the Serengeti. Got the trees, and a giraffe, an antelope. It looks like they've touched up the paint on this side, so they're working on the paint on the other side. But I wanted to show this for anybody who may be, coming to stay at Art of Animation sometime soon. Actually, I'm on the wrong side of the sign here. I thought it was two-sided sign, but it is not. So, they've got these neat little paw print stickers on the ground here next to Mufasa under Pride Rock. The sign says, join us for complimentary marshmallows campfire at Pride Rock, daily from 6 to 7 p.m. located here in the Lion King section. So hopefully, we'll see. Maybe we can make it to one of those. It's always great to gather around the campfire, roast some marshmallows. And here at the other end, so we're exiting the Lion King section, we have Rafiki to greet us. There he is. We're making our way back towards Animation Hall. So I love these different murals, kind of artist, kind of looks like early artist renderings of Dory and some of the different, kind of facial features and mannerisms of Dory on a mural on the outside of these Finding Nemo buildings here. Got the mine birds Finding Nemo. Looks like they're hanging off the dock, looking for their next meal. So we have the the Animation Hall straight ahead to our right. Hopefully, don't get any lag in this area, but I'll kind of walk around the outside of this area and on towards the car section, double back from there, I think, and come back towards the Finding Nemo section. Nice outdoor seating, perfect day for outdoor seating. That shade, get some grub, sit in the shade. I've got some ceiling fans on out here, keep that air moving. Like I said, just a beautiful day out here today. Appreciate any of you hopping in to join me, those of you watching on the replay also. There's the entrance to my right to Animation Hall. Again, really neat dining and merchandise shops in there. Little bar area here on my left called the Drop Off. Hey, welcome in. Great to see you, Garrett. Check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments. They just got back from Disneyland, Disney California Adventure recently, within the last couple of days. So make sure to check them out. Great streams. They always do, long streams. I can appreciate their perseverance. It's a lot of fun to hang out with the Monarchs, regardless of whether or not they're in the parks. They do great live streams from home as well, and other places too, around kind of the Bay Area. Got the big Radiator Springs sign here. Got the sheriff under the sign. I'll circle back around the sheriff. Ornament Valley, Radiator Springs, big sign here. Love this area also. How hot is it? It's pretty toasty right now. Whenever a shade cloud comes through, the breeze is very, very nice. But when a shade cloud comes through and that wind hits, it's so refreshing. Got Doc Hudson here, the fabulous Hudson Hornet. Got police car over here. Let's make our way into Radiator Springs. Again, I love looking at the light fixtures through these areas like this. Mater used it, dang near fainted. looked like he had just been painted. Reading the signs here to the right, you wind your way through Radiator Springs. It's 88 degrees here currently. Yeah, like I said, when that breeze comes through and got a shade cloud, it feels absolutely wonderful. It's great. It'd be great pool weather, honestly. Rusty's. We got Ramon and Flo. There he is. Purple paint job. Yellow flames. Low and slow tires. We've got Flo over here to the left of Ramon. And we have the entrance to the Cozy Cone Motel. 100% refrigerated air. You could use some of that right now. Tell you what. The office, different traffic cones, and cacti planted in the traffic cones. We have Mater over here. Tow Mater Towing and Salvage. A lot of fun. Love Mater. Love Mater. Such a great character, such a great friend to Lightning McQueen. Yeah, I love these cars too, Tina. It's funny, I love that it's you know, off-centered and leaning. The sign is. It's so cool. Alright. So I love, the other thing too is I love the signs as you pass from one section to another. How the font and the styling changes. This looks a little more like road signs, obviously, because we're in the car section. So there's a Route 66 sign, and it shows you which direction for wherever you want to go. Coming up on Luigi's Casa della Tires. Luigi and Guido and Luigi. They know their stuff, especially when it comes to tires. All right. Make our way around the pool, and then we'll head back toward the Finding Nemo section. Maybe we'll work our way down around to the Skyliner. We'll see. I love these cabana cones that they have around the cars pool here. It'd be a lot of fun to get to hang out in these cones. Get a little bit of shade. Just be hanging out by the pool. If it gets a little warm, you can jump in, cool off a little bit. Perfect day for it. Absolutely perfect day for it. Got Fillmore's Organic Fuel. And oh no! Lightning McQueen's actually covered up. But we can see Miss Sally over here next to the Willwell Motel. Maybe Lightning's getting a fresh paint job. There's Miss Sally. And like I said, Lightning's under wraps. He's undercover here. We have Sarge's surplus hut over here. Let's see, how are the rooms at that resort? Adventures by D says. Oh, he was covered up the other day when Jeff was there. Okay. So still covered up. So how are the rooms at the resort? I'd say, you know, theming-wise, very, very cool. Very much similar, if I'm being honest, theming-wise, you know, obviously more character-centric, you know, especially by section. But the rooms are pretty similar to the rooms over at Pop Century, if I'm being honest. Now I do want to mention, so some of the differences. One of them is that if you get a refillable drink there in the animation hall here at Art of Animation, you can get cherry Coke as an option. And you can also get packets of honey as well. You can't get either one of those over at Pop Century. So there's probably a few other differences. There's Sarge. We'll keep on moving here. There are probably a few other differences also. But but I hadn't come across them yet, so I'll keep an eye out and make a note and make sure to mention it in future Hitchhiker chat about the trip once we get back home. Yeah, Ian, literally, the resort is sweeter. Mom says, do you have a microwave in the room? No, we do not. I hear that the suites at Art of Animation have microwaves, but the Little Mermaid section does not. Passing by next to Ramon and Flo again, making our way out of the car section. But they do, I believe, in the animation hall, I believe they do have microwaves there. So if you need to go heat something up, you can always go back over there. Yeah, so there we have it. Tina confirms that the suites do have microwaves in them. Oh, Dave, Adventures by D. Have to prep for 4 p.m. Thanks for the stream. Hey, you're welcome. No problem. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate the support and the encouragement. Hope your meeting goes well. All right. We're on the other side of the Finding Nemo section. Leaving the car section, heading into the Finding Nemo section. Gonna work my way through it, over next to the Skyliner, and then work my way back over towards the Little Mermaid section. And just like Dean the Turkey Lecturer had mentioned earlier, gonna need to make sure drink a lot of water this week. Stay well hydrated. The last thing you want to do is get dehydrated, especially whenever you're going to be there at the parks for the week. So Garrett says, how long are you there for, Will? We're here. Today's our first day. We'll be here through Saturday. Head out on Saturday, but we've got a park day pretty much every day. I don't know if we'll be doing just a whole lot of streaming because we're here with friends. Obviously, have to keep an eye on Wyatt as well, of course. But there's Mr. Ray here in front of us next to the pool. This it looks like Mr. Ray's being touched up. But let's see, Billy McCain, hey, welcome in. Depending on how far out you book in advance, do you choose which section you can stay at? So that's an excellent question. I think, Billy, and again, thanks for being here. I think, Billy, that it depends. I think the kind of suites. Again, this is our first time staying at this resort, but Little Mermaid, I think, was all that was available whenever we booked. I do know that so Little Mermaid those rooms are not suites. We've got Squirt here, little playground area right here in front of us. Whole lot of fun. But But so yeah, so the other sections of this resort are suites. So yeah, there we go. Tina says you can always request a room or section, but it's never guaranteed. So yeah, depends on availability, obviously, and then also different price points. So obviously the Little Mermaid section is cheaper than the other sections because the other sections are suites. You typically get more people into a suite than you can a regular room. Look for hidden Mickeys, Will. Hey, that's a good call out. I'll have to keep an eye out on that. Got the restrooms walking past right here. A little drinking fountain if you're thirsty. So I'm passing by these restrooms as I'm walking away from Art of Animation Resort toward the Skyliner. See people up here in front of us boarding the Skyliner, boarding and exiting the Skyliner. And you can see across the walkway, it's Pop Century Resort over there. We'll come hang out for just a second right here. Move kind of into the shade for just a second. Just watch these Skyliner gondolas come in. Again, Billy McLean, thank you for joining us here today. Everybody else in the chat, everybody watching on the replay as well. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, just enjoying a nice stroll on this beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. If there's a little more cloud coverage, it'd be perfect. Absolutely perfect. But it is toasty. I can already feel the sun a little bit on me, so I'm going to need to make sure I put on sunscreen this week. Hey, thanks, Tina. Yeah, I thought so as well. Looks like they've stopped the gondolas, probably helping someone get onto the gondola. Then they'll get them started back up here in just a second. I'm actually gonna take my backpack off, try to take a drink real quick. Try not to shake you around too much here. Holding the stream with one hand, trying to operate my backpack with the other. Yeah, me too, Ian. Just such a gorgeous day. Ooh, and of course the ice in my mug, refilled mug, has melted, so have even more water to drink now. So speaking of my mug, check this out. So this is a different design. This mug is a different design than the mug that we got when we came in November. Now you could still get the mug we got in November, but check out this design on this mug. It's got a bunch of different, so you can see Mufasa down here at the bottom with Pride Rock. You can see gigantic King Triton. Lots of neat stuff here in this little mural on the cup. I see the Skyliner gondolas and the aerofoil in the background. And I can keep spinning it here, but you got Spaceship Earth at Epcot. You've got the Cinderella Castle. You've got the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. You've got the Millennium Falcon here on this mug. You've got the Pop Century sign. You've got the Polynesian. You have the Contemporary with the monorail passing through it right there. So there's so much to love about this mug. And again, they did not have this the last time we were here, or at least if they did, we didn't see it. But you got Fort Wilderness or Bust. You've got Mickey and Minnie, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Got the Grand Floridian there. But so cool. And check out the lid. So the lid is really what makes this the new mug. So the mugs that we got in November did not have this style opening. It's got a Mickey Mouse head latch that you can flip over and close to keep your drink from spilling. And also the lid is less bulky than they were in November as well. So yeah, big fan of this mug. So we ended up with this mug, and we ended up with one of the mugs we already have the design for, but we did get the new topper for the other mug that we got. All right. Well, I think I'll get my drink put back in my backpack here. See if I can get you spun around. Sling my backpack back around. There we go. Just enjoying the view, the breeze and the shade in this spot right here. Such a nice day. I like to hit the pool right after this because it's, like I said, a little bit toasty out here. Be just right to get cooled off. But again, we're here for the week. Don't know that I'll be able to stream all that much, but we're definitely planning on taking pictures and video, and planning on making vlogs out of it, and obviously talking about our trip and a review on a future Hitchhiker Chat. We do Hitchhiker Chat, which is our Tuesday night streams. We talk through Disney news and we talk through Disney history to kick off the show. We talk through Disney news and any topics. So for instance, character hugs are back, in case you haven't heard. On the 18th of this month, ever since the parks reopened, we've been doing the distanced, meet and greets with characters. So now we're able to get up close and personal again, get those autographs and get those hugs from the characters we know and love. And so we talked about that and talked about some of our favorite character meet and greets from previous trips. So hoping to make more memories on this trip, meeting characters. Let's see, let's scroll through the chat here. But again, that's the type of things we get into on our Hitchhiker Chat on Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout. Hit the notification bell so you get notifications when we go live for pop-up streams like this, because you never know when we might potentially go live. So keep an eye out. I can't guarantee that we'll be doing any more streams, any more live streams from this specific trip. But do you get PhotoPass, Will? Yes, we did got the memory maker. So hopefully get some really good pictures from this trip. Thanks for asking, Catherine. But hopefully be able to get in one or maybe two lives. We'll see. It just depends on our schedule, and obviously, here to make memories with family too. So as much as I love going live and hanging out with y'all, it's a blast to spend time with family too, of course. But I'll turn you back around. See if I can spin it all the way back around. We got the wooded area here, and boom, Skyliner Station. So again, we go live every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to join us live or watching the replay. Again, shout out to everybody for dropping in. Yeah, thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that a whole lot. Very much looking forward to hanging out with friends and family on this trip, and hopefully it's a good one. It's a little toasty. It's going to be fairly toasty all week. So again, got to make sure you stay hydrated when you go to the parks. Especially you're covering a whole lot of ground on foot, so you got to make sure to stay hydrated, keep those muscles from cramping, and it just makes you feel a whole lot better. But Again, join us every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern for Hitchhiker Chat. Ring that notification bell in case we go live like I did today. You never know what could happen. So make sure to ring the bell so you know when we post new videos and go live. But again, I hope you enjoyed the stroll around Art of Animation Resort. I know I did. It was great to be able to finish my walk through the resort from our last trip here. I'd started over at Pop and walked my way across. So check out that video if you haven't already. But such a cool resort. Looking forward to, do things like look for hidden Mickeys, like Tina had mentioned. So, so much fun to keep an eye out for things like that. But I hope you'll all have a wonderful day. And remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please, hurry back. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a great day.